Hey, Amy, did you finish your work?
Hey, Henry. You went there today, didn't you?
Yes, I went to the bank, but it didn't work out.
Oh, really?
I'm a business owner, right? I've only been in business for a few years, so they thought my income was unstable.
I see.
So the banker said that you might be a better candidate to borrow money.
Me?
Yeah, even if we both pay back the loan in the end, it might be quicker to get a loan that way.
Well, that might be true, since my income is more stable.
You want a house, right? And you can put a down payment on it now, right? I have a vision of the future.
A vision?
Yeah, I know it's a bit cliched, but we are going to get a white dog, and we're going to have a child. And I'm going to play catch in the yard with my child.
Our child? Future.
Of course, our child. What else is there but your future with me? Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'll go talk to the bank next time.
Thanks. I'll buy something for dinner tonight, and we'll go see that movie we've been wanting to watch.
I'll go get some drinks, and then I'll be back home. I heard from the bank today. I got approved, and they want to talk about the next step.
Great. I think I'm going to get a new client this month.
I see. So you're busy then?
Yes, I am. So, can I just put my name on the joint loan and then go home?
Okay. Thank you. Are you gonna be home late again?
Yeah. I'm staying overnight at the office. I'll go directly to the bank tomorrow. Well, it's over. It's finally over.
Henry, what's over?
Repayment. The house loan.
What?
Today was the last day to pay off the loan.
Well...
So life with you is over.
What? I'm not following you here.
I'm talking about divorce.
What are you talking about? We paid off the mortgage and get a divorce?
That was a plan.
Plan?
Yeah, I told you about my dream. Well, I lied a little bit when I said it was with you. But I wanted a house. But a loan is still a loan, right?
Well...
I didn't want to go into debt, and I didn't want to lose my money.
What an excuse.
Anyway, we're going to get a divorce, so I'd like to submit divorce papers tomorrow.
I don't remember signing anything. Did you forge my signature?
You're going to sign it today.
There's no way I can sign it without any kind of discussion.
Don't worry. I'll put you in a situation where you have no choice but to sign it.
Forcing me to write? You've already said a lot of terrible things. What's worse?
I'm proud of you for paying off the loan in 15 years. You paid off the mortgage earlier than planned. You worked very hard.
About that?
I knew you'd come into a large sum of money on a regular basis. I'm glad I convinced you to pay off the mortgage.
You're glad? It's the money I inherited from my grandfather and parents.
Don't be so puffed up. I'm grateful to your grandfather and parents for leaving you money. You have no use for it now that I've made the mortgage payment. This house is mine, so get out now.
What do you mean it's yours? I paid for it. It was in joint ownership, right?
No, it wasn't. You're just the one who had to pay back. From now on, I'm living in here with another woman.
I knew you were cheating on me. I knew something was suspicious.
You thought I was in love with you? With that face? Don't make me laugh.
I knew you had a lot of other women before. I thought you chose me when we got married.
You're dreaming. You thought I chose you? Are you serious?
Because that's what marriage is all about, isn't it?
No, no. Think about who I am. I just married you to suck all the money out of you.
That's terrible.
Look in the mirror and see how ugly you are.
What about property division? If you've been unfaithful, you'll have to pay alimony too.
That's why I said don't ask for money based on your face.
My face has nothing to do with it.
It does. Only beautiful women and handsome men are allowed to want money.
What kind of logic is that?
Think about it. You gotta spend your last 15 years with a handsome man. Don't you think it was a good time?
You think I had a good time?
You felt superior by my side when we went out, didn't you? I took you to nice restaurants once in a while.
It was less than once a year, and I paid most of the living expenses because your business wasn't going well.
Of course you had to pay. You're lucky you married me, right? Thank you for marrying me.
That's really terrible.
I'll tell you what. Let's put the past aside and talk about the future. Sign a divorce paper saying you don't want a share of the property and you don't want alimony.
I don't want to. It's too miserable to be dumped like this and not even get any money.
You're making enough money to pay off the mortgage of the house, aren't you? Why don't you start earning again?
How do you think I've been trying so hard to balance work and family?
I don't care what you think. You're just a repayment machine. Well, you did a good job, I'll give you that.
I would never sign anything, not even divorce papers.
Well, then you're stuck in that room for the rest of your life.
What?
You're in the bedroom, right?
I'm a little under the weather. I was just lying down. Aren't you supposed to be at work?
I came all the way home to have you sign the divorce papers.
Are you home now?
Why don't you open the door?
It won't open.
I locked it from the outside.
You're kidding, right?
Even when you get hungry or when you need to go to the bathroom, you're stuck there. It's just like a real hell.
Please, let me out.
Why don't you kick it open? You know, I remember you wanted your room to be soundproof. Good luck.
I thought you wanted me out of here as soon as possible.
You'll have to sign for it before I kick you out, won't you? I know you'll give up soon because you're claustrophobic.
The minute you lock me in, I'm done. Please, just get me out of here.
So, you're going to sign it?
Okay, I'll do it. Just open the door.
No. I'll slide the papers in from the bottom of the door. You sign it and slide it back. I'll open it when I'm sure.
I'll write anything down. Just hurry up. I can't breathe.
Because you said you didn't want any stairs. I ended up having a one-story house. I really wanted to have a second floor.
I signed it.
Okay. I'll make sure it's legitimate.
Do whatever you want.
Don't take any of the furniture or appliances you bought. It's all mine.
Okay, I don't want anything. Open it.
No. I'll open it in half an hour. Until then, you need to reflect.
How am I supposed to be sorry?
What's that?
What?
Because of what you just said, plus 30 minutes.
Oh no! An hour?
That's right.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry, so get me out of this room. My name is Amy. I'm 38 years old. I got married when I was 23. My husband, a business partner, the type of guy everyone envied, asked me to marry him. I thought it was a scam or something. He treated me kindly and never asked me for big money while we were dating. He always came back to me, even when there were other women in his life. I decided to marry him even though I was worried about him. But after we got married, I had doubts about our life together. There were times when he was just nice to me. But other than that, I worked hard to maintain our life together. And yet, he threatened me like this, forced me to sign divorce papers, and I was thrown away like garbage. What was the point of the last 15 years? By the time we bought the house, my grandfather's inheritance came in, and a few years ago, my father's inheritance came in. I spent my grandfather's inheritance to pay off the mortgage as Henry advised. However, when it came to my father's inheritance, he told me to pay back earlier. I asked him why he was in such a hurry to pay it back when we could just pay it back slowly. He said that it would be safer for both of us to have a place to live, for our future. He always said it was for our future. But I had a vague sense of what he was doing at the time. It seems that he brought in a mistress right after I left for work. I knew how long they had been together. He took all kinds of precautions and seems to think everything was fine. I'm sure there would be a reckoning, and that I would never forgive him for ruining my life. They could just enjoy it at best until I was ready.
Hey, where do you live now?
What? Are you interested in me?
I'm not interested in you. I'm interested in your money.
You haven't changed at all.
I took care of you for 15 years. I should get paid for it, right?
I took care of you, you know.
And stalking me and my girlfriend?
Why would I be stalking her? How much do you think you're worth?
No, I don't know what you do out of jealousy of my happiness.
You're aware of the terrible things you've done.
Huh? I didn't do anything terrible. I showed you the dream. It's your personality I didn't like. And my girlfriend is more psychologically damaged from you stalking around. So you should pay for that.
I didn't do anything.
You can go to the police if you want. Go to jail and pay $10,000. Take your pick.
You don't have any proof. I didn't do anything.
I have proof. There's definitely a stalker.
If you're going to go that far, fine.
I know. You still got a lot of money, don't you? Last time I saw you, you were coming out of the real estate office.
So?
That company doesn't rent out houses. They sell them. If you didn't have money, you wouldn't go there.
You didn't share the property, and you have your own bank account. Unlike me, you should have plenty of money since you didn't pay any bills.
My girl said she didn't want furniture and appliances that had your smell on them. I had to replace everything. That's why the money is gone.
That's your business. Did you get rid of my old furniture too?
It didn't bring me any money at all.
I would rather have them than sell them.
I don't have time for stupid chit-chat with you. Just transfer the money.
I can't right now.
Huh? Why not?
You could at least do me a favor for the last time. I finally want to get my life in order.
Well, you're going to use the money to set up a foundation for your life. And in the meantime, you're going to earn money to get the money ready, right? I'll wait as long as you give it to me, but sooner rather than later.
Well then, text me again.
Damn, that's why ugly and stupid people are so bad.
Hey, how are you doing? I don't know if you've noticed yet. I thought you were kind of smart, you know? Even though you are a woman chaser, but you're smart, and you have common sense, don't you?
What is it? Is it about money?
But if you're a woman chaser, you must be sloppy with money too. You should check your mail every day.
What are you talking about? You're not worth a damn, except when you talk about giving me money. Why don't you go make some money while you're at it?
You're the one who's got to stop this. There's absolutely no reason why I should give you money. Go check the mail. There's something in the mail that has something to do with your happiness.
Huh? Hold on. What is this?
A demand letter.
What? What's it for?
The house you live in.
What is this amount of money? Payment? I don't have this kind of money.
Then we'll foreclose on the house.
Huh?
You've been behind on your loan for several months, so it's time for you to get out.
What? What do you mean?
Do you know the balance of the loan?
There's no balance. You paid off the whole thing.
We've had the loan for 3 years since I bought the place. I paid $1,100 each month, but that's it.
Huh? That's a lie, right?
So, you have a good amount of loan balance left.
Hey, quit joking. I did the math, okay?
Well, that's the reality. Please do your best to pay it. It was in our joint name, so it looks like I could have easily made it mine. But the loan will come with it, of course.
Don't be ridiculous. I divorced you because I thought the mortgage was over. You tricked me.
I didn't trick you. It was a selfish mistake. And you divorced me on your own, didn't you?
What's going to happen to me now?
Go through your mail. Did you get the notice of forfeiture of interest?
Well, yes.
That means you have to pay it back in one lump sum.
Huh?
It means that you no longer have the right to pay the mortgage in installments. Do you understand? Can you pay the balance in one lump sum?
Of course not.
You've been spending money like it grows in a tree. Have you received a notice of subrogation?
There is no such thing.
I think it's probably on its way. When you receive it, it means that the creditor will change from the bank to the debt collector. You will have to pay them back from now on.
What?
Your sensitive girlfriend can't stand being in that house, can she? You can't pay them, can you? Of course you can't. That's why people put their houses up for auction.
I have to sell it?
If you want to live there, pay for it, but in one lump sum.
I can't. Why did this happen?
We bought the house together, so I was obligated to pay half of it.
Seriously? Then pay up quickly. You're the woman with money.
But you know what? Someone forced me to sign a divorce paper, right? A document that says there will be no division of property.
What?
I heard that the loan is also subject to property division. Thank God.
That piece of paper is invalid.
Didn't you make sure it was legitimate? It can't be undone now.
Seriously?
Well, I wanted alimony, but at most, I could only get $20,000. Considering the loan, it was better to waive the property division in alimony. I was right.
So you were right.
It was really painful to be locked in, though. But I've been able to use that anger to get me this far.
What do you mean?
I quit the company and started my own business.
You're a business owner now?
I wanted to do something with my father's legacy. So I opened a wine bar. My father's favorite.
Is it profitable?
Thankfully, it's a big success. I've been posting on social media that I've been going out there and buying stuff, and it's been great.
Give me the money.
Why the hell would I do that?
You said you'd sort out the money and give it to me.
I said, wait a little bit. I never said I'd pay you.
Huh? You did something that people don't like, so it's normal to apologize, right?
There's no reason to accuse me of stalking her.
Huh?
Sure, I've been looking into you guys. But the stalker you're talking about isn't me. Someone else was looking into you guys as well.
Huh? If not you, then who?
Her ex-fiancé. You two were very much alike. He tracked down the place to sue her for marriage fraud.
Excuse me?
Why don't you just give up? You lose the house and probably her as well. She just went out with two people at the same time and chose you with a big house.
She's not that kind of woman. She's more about love than money.
Bullshit. How could you think that she's not after money when you are? Oh yeah, and I had to get alimony too, so I had to look into it.
You signed a waiver of alimony.
That was between you and me. Her name was not in writing.
She doesn't have any money. She's a healthy woman who takes care of the house during the day and supports me.
You don't know anything.
Don't know what?
She's been scamming people she met on social media.
Huh?
She said she'd meet them in person after getting to know them on social networking sites. It's a vicious way of sucking as much money as possible. My mother is sick and I can't pay my phone bill, so I won't be able to contact you. And then, she takes money from them.
What?
She keeps lying to everyone. She makes herself look vulnerable and even flirt with the idea of marriage. She made a lot of money for sure.
How do you know all that?
A customer at the bar was complaining that he was cheated. He showed me the pictures of her. I was surprised to see that she looked exactly like your girlfriend. Then, one of the other customers told me that it's a scam. That's all the rage among young people these days.
If she can make that much money, she'll pay back the loan, right?
I don't think so. I'm going to report her to the tax office.
Huh?
She definitely doesn't pay taxes. She'll lose more than half of her money in taxes.
You know, how much more do you have to go through to be on my way?
Oh, it's okay. I'm done. Bye.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, I'm done.
You have nothing more to say?
No.
Wait a minute. I still have something to say.
I'm blocking you. Thank you for your time. I wasn't sure if it would work out, but I'm glad it turned out the way I wanted. We talked about the mortgage on the house, and she still didn't pay it. The ex-fiancé also asked for alimony, and she ran out of money too. They settled at court instead of going to the police. They were both dirty with money and never seemed to come to the conclusion that they would support each other. As a result, they auctioned off the house and moved out. The document I was forced to sign was originally written by me. It is invalid because I was forced to sign it. However, I left it as it was because it was convenient for me. It was my fault too for thinking that I could buy a house and have a happy life, knowing he was after another woman. From now on, I'm going to trust my instincts and take care of the places where I can smile. Henry was only trying to make it look like he was doing well at work after all. I guess the blame for his past behavior is now being spread around. He has lost the company's trust and is no longer working and has no income. According to my sister-in-law, who had been a good friend of mine as a wife in the same position, told me he came for help. She let him stay at her place, but soon realized how he looks down on women. He was kicked out of her place too. Now I'm enjoying working at the bar with many good customers. I'm having a good time being my true self. I want to live my life for myself, not for someone else anymore.
Hey, incompetent wife. I want ice cream. Go buy some now.
I can't.
Oh, God. You can't listen to your mother-in-law?
I'm at work right now. Of course I can't.
Don't make excuses. I want to eat it right now, so go buy it.
Okay.
Then get out of the house first. Why me?
You want to eat it now, right? Then hurry, quick.
Okay, fine. Yes, I'm out.
Turn right and walk straight for about 3 minutes, and then you'll reach your ice cream shop. Buy your favorite one. All right, I'm going back to work. What? You want me to walk to the store to buy ice cream when my legs are bad? What a devilish wife. This is why I hate incompetent people. You talk with the neighbors for an hour or two every day while you're standing, so your legs and back are strong enough. It's not a problem if you walk for only 3 minutes. God, you say this and that. That's my words. Which is more important, your work or your mother-in-law? Of course. Work, 100%. Of course it's your mother-in-law. What a terrible wife you are. Cruel wife. No choice. Your cute son quit his job on his own, and he's been lazy and lazy and lazy. I have no choice but to work to support you guys, right? If I quit my job, you won't be able to eat ice cream. You should be thankful that you can eat it. Wow. How dare you say that? He worked too hard and his mind and body got weak. And yet, you talk like that? Wow. A person like that would play games with potato chips and Coke in one hand, and then snores like a baby, and sneaks out at night and comes back in the morning? That's surprising. Shut up! You just work for me and James like a slave. That's what a wife is supposed to do. You're incompetent, so you should at least earn money to live on. Oh my God, you're making me cry. Go ahead and cry! What are you talking about? I won't cry. At least, not in front of you guys. Of course I'm kidding. God, you're not cute at all. Poor James. You guys should get divorced. Oh, right. I should get divorced. That's a very good idea. Why am I supporting this mother and son who don't do anything for me? It's a waste of time. What? You're abandoning us? That's terrible. I'm sad. Such a terrible wife. Hey, you told me. Anyway, you're his wife, so you should work to make me and him happy. That's the duty of a wife. Oh, you mean you don't care about my happiness? Of course not. Fine, I'm going back to work. Unlike you, I'm busy. I have to earn my living. Wait, you're just sitting on a chair, typing on a computer, right? Anyone can do that. Can you stop being so cocky? What? I'm an accountant. Do you know what we do? I'm sure you're not busy, so book a room at a fancy hotel for next month. I'm busy. I mean, a fancy hotel? What are you talking about? It's a family trip. Oh, Mary Rose. It's true that I work hard for the two of you every day, but you don't have to plan a vacation for me, you know? What are you talking about? It's for me and James. You can come, but only as an escort. You're like a bellman. Is that a joke too? Why do I have to help people who are just being lazy around every day? I'd like you to work for me. That's rude. I make a good relationship with the neighbors for you every day. It takes a lot of energy. You guys are just having a bad-mouthing contest about wives. Well, I'm sure it takes a lot of energy too. Shut up! Anyway, you should decide where you want to take me and James on our vacation. Okay, but who's going to pay for it? It's quite a lot of money for the three of us to stay at a luxury hotel. Of course! I'm not paying for it. Don't worry, I'll pay for it. What? Are you up to something? Not at all. I've got some money. Leave it to me. Is it? It's not suspicious money, is it? Don't worry, it's safe. Book a very expensive hotel, okay? If you insist, then fine. Will do. Listen, pick a nice place that I would like. You're a useless wife, so at least be useful at a time like this. I don't want to be called useless by someone like her. It's very unpleasant. Oops. Excuse me.
I didn't mean to let my true feelings slip out. Whenever I talk about my mother-in-law, I tend to have a bad mouth. My name is Anna. I'm 31 years old and I work as a CPA. My husband James and I got married 3 years ago, and since my father-in-law passed away last year due to illness, I have been living with my mother-in-law for the past 6 months. I've noticed that she thinks of me as a servant who brings her money, and she sprawls out on the couch every day. My husband agrees with her and says that what she says is right, which I don't understand at all. I am like a working housekeeper. She kept ordering me to do this and that on this trip. I don't even have time to sit down. Do you know why I put up with this much? Well, you'll find out when you see what happens next. We're going home now, so you pay $12,000 for the accommodation fee. What? That's not what you said. I appreciate you for paying for us. I actually don't, but I'll tell you for now. You said you would pay, right? You're a liar. Did I say that? I think you misunderstood. Have you lost your mind? I didn't know you were that out of it. Shall I send you a screenshot of the message? That's rude. If you can't pay, go straight to jail. That way, I don't have to give them trouble. What are you saying? I think it's you guys are the ones who are giving trouble. Shut up! You speak too much. You're an incompetent wife. I'm afraid so. I didn't mean it as a compliment. Are you with James? Of course. Where are you two now? When we were about to leave, there was a free shuttle bus, and he offered us a ride, so we got on. You got on? Yes, so what? Is something wrong? Well, I wish you hadn't used it. If you take that shuttle bus to go sightseeing, they allow you to pay for your purchases along with the accommodation fee. Oh, is that so? That's good news. What a convenient system. Thank God we chose a luxury hotel. Oh, no, I shouldn't have said it. Look at you. You stupid wife. That's what makes you so incompetent. I beg you, please forget it. I can't. Well, what should I buy? Forget about it. That's useless. I've always had a good memory. Besides, how could I forget what I just heard? Then you must remember the travel expenses, right? It was just a few days ago. I don't remember about that. What a convenient brain. Whatever. I still need time to shop around so you can enjoy at that luxury hotel. Sure, will do. Huh? You're being awfully honest. You two enjoy the nice air while you still can. Maybe you won't be able to breathe soon. I don't understand what you're talking about. Oh, this bag is so cute. It costs $4,000, but I'll buy it. Yes, if you want to, go ahead. It's not up to me. What? You finally gave up? Well, fine. You're going to have a lot of trouble from now on, so good luck. It's funny to see you pretending to be fine. What should I buy next? Hey, poor lady betrayed by a husband and mom. Look at you. Hey, James. That's too harsh. You shouldn't tell the truth so directly. What a dickhead husband and a shitty mother-in-law. How terrible. Hey you. Who are you talking to? Come again? I know. Asshole husband and mother-in-law who don't work and live off other people's money. And on top of that, cheat on his wife and steal my money. You should know who you are. That's right. A wife is the lowest class in the family. Don't talk back to us. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Oops, excuse me. I just couldn't help it. By the way, that was a long shopping. You must have spent a lot of money.
Yeah, I guess. I got a new game and PS5, which you barely find in the city. It's a miracle we have it here, isn't it? I also bought a lot of local snacks. I can't wait to go back home.
You came to travel and bought video games? And what about you, Mary Rose?
This was a rare chance, you know. I bought a new wallet and shoes, as well as a new purse.
You bought all that stuff without a place to use it?
That's so rude of you. I'm going to show it off at a tea party with my neighbors.
I hope you can have that tea party.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess you'll see. Well, how much did you spend?
A little over $2,000. I spent $30,400.
Huh. $30,000 and $400? It makes $2,000 sound cheap. That's a huge amount of money.
That's right. I got everything from Chanel, my favorite brand.
Wow. Chanel must be crying if you're going to use it. I feel sorry.
The flashy pink wallet is my favorite.
You're almost 60 and flashy pink is too much for you. Isn't it too flashy?
Shut up. Well, I'm happy with my purchase and now I don't have any regrets. I'll leave you the payment. Thanks a lot.
What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten? The payment for accommodation and shopping. I told you to pay.
Oh, about that? I'm already home, so you'll have to take care of it yourselves. Not my business.
Huh?
What? Are you two kidding me? The bill goes to the person who made the reservation.
I asked you to make the reservation, so not me.
I made the reservation under your name.
Why did you do that?
I had no choice. You're known in the neighborhood as the stingy hag, and that kind of person will pay for us? I knew it was strange. No matter how you think about it, it was completely strange.
Wait. What do you mean?
Oh, you don't know what the stingy hag means? It means a cheap person who loves to save money.
No, that's not the point. I'm known in the neighborhood.
Oh yes, you're very famous. You're so greedy for money that you'll jump on a dropped penny like a hyena. I cringe every time I hear that.
I don't do that. Mom, you did that?
Sam's wife who lives next door showed me a video. That tremendous speed, that was amazing.
You're kidding, right?
Well, either way, I made a reservation under your name. I guess I was right after all.
You...
Mary Rose, this is the last chance. Will you pay?
I'll never pay. There's no way I can pay such a big amount of money.
Then, James, you'll pay?
I don't have a job. I have no money. Therefore, I won't pay.
If you can't pay, you're going to jail. I told you.
Yes, you did. Let's do it.
Huh?
I'm sorry for both of you.
What?
The shuttle bus you're in is bound for the police station. You can't get off.
What's going on?
What the hell are you talking about? I don't understand.
If you don't pay the accommodation fee, you're guilty of fraud and theft. So please go straight to the police station, you two criminals.
Wait a minute. Then why don't you pay for it? You're his wife. That's what a wife is supposed to do.
That's right. Help your husband. We're family.
I am not family with you people, which means I'm not your wife. I'm a stranger.
What are you talking about?
Have you finally lost your mind? I knew you were crazy.
Oh, the time has finally come. I've been waiting for this moment for so long. I'm finally getting my wish.
I seriously don't get it.
I just got divorced from you.
Hey, I didn't sign any divorce papers.
You slut! You made up the papers, didn't you? What kind of a scumbag wife are you?
Stop it. I didn't commit crimes like you guys. James, you don't remember? Around a month after you quit your job, I suspected you were cheating on me because you kept coming home in the morning, right?
Hey, are you saying he cheated on you? Give me a break. He's a sincere and kind boy. Stop lying.
Mary Rose, this is our conversation. Please stay quiet.
Wow, what a wife you are. That's why you're an incompetent slut.
God, shut up. Even an elementary school kid can stay quiet. But an adult can't even do that? You did, didn't you, James? I'm asking you.
Maybe, I guess.
At that time, I forgave you for your obvious affair. Do you remember the terms of that time?
No.
The next time, I can't trust you. I'll divorce you with or without notice. So you signed the paper and I forgave you.
Oh.
You finally remember?
But that doesn't mean you can't turn in the papers without my consent.
When you signed the paper, you agreed to it. You can't even understand that?
Don't say like that.
James, let's give up on this defective person. I'll find a young, pretty, good-looking girl for you, okay?
Mommy, but I want Anna.
Hey, I'm here. So please have a disgusting conversation between you guys. I don't want to see or hear it.
If you say so, then let's cancel the divorce.
No, I've already filed it.
Go pretend it never happened.
I don't want to. I want to get rid of you. I don't want to live with you guys anymore.
Anna, don't say that. I can't live without you. You're abandoning me?
Of course I am. You just can't live without my money.
That's not true. I love you. Why don't you understand?
Don't make me laugh. You're still cheating on me as much as ever. You think I don't know?
No, I'm not. Why would I?
Don't make me laugh. I have proof. I'll charge you for compensation. I don't want anything to do with you guys anymore.
Please.
Anna, if you're going to break up with us, at least help us first. Pay all the fees.
You're still talking like that? Very disappointed.
Because we will be taken to the police, right? You think it's okay?
Yes, that's why I asked the hotel.
What do you mean?
That luxury hotel is owned by a friend of mine. That's why I arranged for a shuttle bus from the hotel so that you two would ride on it. If you took a cab, you would have run away. And then I told you about the shopping. So I already knew where you were going.
You're a wicked lady.
Tell me I'm smart. You two won't be sorry if I don't go this far. I won't feel good either.
We would be sorry. We haven't done anything.
I'm the one who takes care of the money and the housework. Are you going to sit on the sofa all day? You call that a couch potato.
Ugh.
God, I'm so happy to get rid of all the things. Well, I'm assuming you'll be arriving at the police station soon? Well, goodbye, you miserable old hag and shitty, cheating scumbag.
Anna, wait! This is too much! Please don't abandon us. Let us be a true mother and daughter again, okay?
Anna, I won't cheat on you anymore, and I'll love you forever, so please, help me.
What do you mean by true mother and daughter? I don't get it. He won't cheat on me? He loves me? Why would I believe him? They can only say foolish things. They were really annoying until the very end. I've had enough of those too. But I'm so relieved that they got to have a terrible experience. Later on, they were filed for a damage report at the police station for not paying the accommodation fee and others. After a discussion, they settled the case, but it was hopeless to pay nearly $47,000 in total
for the unemployed mother and son. I heard that they borrowed money from a bad bank, and now the amount of the debt has increased 3 or 4 times. By the way, James will have to pay me compensation for cheating on me. So he will have to suffer from money for the rest of his life. He deserves it because he has done that much. I am still working as hard as ever as an accountant. May the next happiness come soon.